Hello class and welcome. So today we're going to be reading a story about pumpkins and how this particular pumpkin actually grew in a tree. So let's get started. Okay, so this little boy right here's name's Timmy, and he's known to have grown a pumpkin, a very big pumpkin actually, in a tree. So let's read about Timmy's story and how that pumpkin ended up in a tree, or growing up in a tree. Pumpkins grow on vines. So vines are normally these little green things right here. They're part of the plant. So basically it's kind of like the stem, right? And so that's where you have your pumpkins connected at. A vine is a long plant. Vines usually grow along the ground, but Timmy had a pumpkin in his tree. How did that happen? Timmy got some pumpkin seeds. He planted them under this tree. A vine grew. This vine did not grow along the ground. It actually grew up in a tree. So right here we can see that pumpkin's up in this tree. Okay, so here we'll go over the steps on how pumpkins grow. So pumpkins have seeds. So these seeds, when are planted, right, they sprout. So a sprout grows from an actual seed. So you can see that the seed is in the soil. Once it starts to grow, it becomes a sprout. So then the sprout becomes a vine, and the vine grows along the ground or up a tree. Number 3, a yellow flower grows on the vine. So you can see that yellow flower here on the actual vine itself, which is right here. So then the flower dies. A small green pumpkin grows on the vine. So this is the green pumpkin, right? And then when it's ready, the pumpkin grows bigger and it becomes, or it turns orange. So this is the last step of a pumpkin. Okay, so let's go over a few things that we learned. So we're gonna go ahead and find the seeds. So in this here, we can go ahead and locate the seeds. So does anybody know, does anybody want to give it a try and see where the seeds are at? Good job. Yes, those are the seeds. So the seeds are inside the pumpkin, as you can see. Okay. How about number 2, the stem? Can we try to find that? Okay, let's get it. Correct. So the stem is what's connected to the pumpkin, which is where the vine grows. Okay. How about number 3, the pumpkin flesh? The pumpkin flesh. Let's see. Correct. So this is where you have your pumpkin flesh right here. Okay. And number 4, where is the pumpkin pulp? Is it outside the pumpkin or inside the pumpkin? So, yep, it is inside.
Good work.
Good job, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer some few questions. Okay, let's go ahead and answer it, and I'll actually bring the story up so we can go ahead and try to find that. Okay, perfect. So, all right, let's do a reading checkpoint. See if we understood the process it takes for a pumpkin to grow. So, okay. So, question number 1. What made Timmy's pumpkin different from other pumpkins? Was it that it grew on a vine? Let's change the color here. Perfect. Was it that it grew in a tree, or was it that it was blue? Correct. It was because it grew on a tree. Awesome. Good job. Okay, number 2. A flower grows on a pumpkin vine. So right here we see the flower on the pumpkin vine. Right here, we can see. Okay. Now what color is the pumpkin vine? Or the flower, I'm sorry, what color is the flower? Can anyone take a guess or remembers? Yes, correct. It was yellow. Yeah, let's type. Yellow. Perfect. Okay. And can anyone tell me, where do vines usually grow? Can anyone tell me? Yes, correct. On the ground. Perfect. Good job. Okay, so now for number 4, we get to draw pumpkins. So let's go ahead and draw. Let's read the instructions. So draw 3 pumpkins growing on a vine. So you can do one here, maybe one here, right? And then, oh, we could do another one here. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and go back. Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, well, you guys did a very good job today and understood the concept of how a pumpkin grows. Good job, guys. Thank you.